There
Good
it
evening.
is. There
Good
it is. It's
evening.
live.
Good evening,
It's live.
ladies and germs.
Ladies and germs.
Welcome to another Tuesday night Church of Horror. And my co-host is none other than the great haunted dog guy himself. The guy that hisses in the wind. He's a flute player and a hisser.
MyHauntedDolls.com.
MyHauntedDolls.com. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a welcome to the last Tuesday of August 2021. We are here.
Oh, it is.
And tomorrow we get into the big month of September. And guess what, folks? That means we're another day closer to Halloween.
Halloween,
which is, of course, our favorite holiday. Isn't
Halloween.
it? Is that your
Yeah,
favorite
yeah,
holiday?
yeah. That's one of my. Yeah, I love that. I
Yeah.
love Christmas
Oh, yeah. Well, you could do Santa Claus. You just need to get a beard.
and speaking of, look here. Hello, Christmas girl.
Oh, we got company.
We have a Christmas person.
Who said there's humans here? Who is she talking to? Welcome, beautiful humans. Not him.
Look at him over there with his thing on, vest on.
Okay, so we're going to talk. One of our favorite subjects is horror movies, and especially funny horror movies. And to give you just a tiny bit of a clue here, let's see. Let me get something to show you right here. We're going to start off, and this one is apropos for our show. Think of Kevin Kane when you watch this clip.
Now, that brain that you gave me, was it Hans Delbrooks? No. Ah, good. Would you mind telling me whose brain I did put in?
And you won't be angry?
I will not be angry.
Abby someone.
Abby someone. Abby who?
Abby normal.
Abby Normal.
Welcome to Abby Normal.
Abby Normal.
Welcome, folks. We are here to talk about the abnormal with humor. We like to add humor to our stories, no matter how gory and bloody and nasty they can be. Kevin and I have such a sick, pathetic sense of humor. We'll laugh in the face of gore. And I'm not talking about Al Gore. Okay. So before we get started, as usual, what we started a couple of weeks ago, Kevin has a special doll with him, and he's going to start out with a spirit box session to see if he can get some kind of a communication with our doll. Who is this?
This, the name I believe is Candace.
Ah, Candace.
I don't know if she's haunted or not. We can find out tonight. But she does love to make some funny faces, which I can demonstrate here.
I see her eyes
Look at
move
this.
too. Yeah, look at
Yeah,
this.
and her mouth moves. Oh, she
Well,
ain't.
I would say that if you twisted my arm like that, my mouth would move too.
She's gonna cross her eyes and
Look at that. She gets all kind of faces.
There she is. She's crossing her eyes.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Well, I'm sure. Pay close attention, folks. I assume there's going to be something good come out of this right here. What do we have here? Candace is a cute doll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Kevin so he can start his spirit session.
Oh, okay.
I'll be in the background.
We'll go ahead and do
back
this.
here.
I'm
going back here in the background. It's
For
going to be
this
all on him, and that way
me.
it's all on him. But he can handle it. Just pay close attention and let us know if you hear something interesting. And I'm not talking about from Kevin. I'm talking about from the doll. Okay. Spirit box session for the last day of August 2021. Let us know what you hear.
Yes, and we're going to go old school and use the physical spirit box this time instead of the app. Because I mean, I like the app, so cut out the noise, but I hate to not use this because I've had some really good experiences with the S box with the white noise. So I want to see if we get Candace through here. Let's go ahead and start her up here. Hello, my name's Kevin, as you already know. So that's the baby. Yes, I'm holding a baby here. And I believe her name is Candace, but I want to be sure of that. Is there a spirit with this doll? What is her name? It's her. Who is her? Is there a spirit with this doll? Got some more visitors in chat here. Hello, Haunted Dollhouse. Is there a spirit here at all? If you'd like to talk to us, come close to this box. And tell us what you think of this doll. She's able to move her eyes. Can you say that again? She's able to move her eyes. She can even cross her eyes, like I showed. Can you cross your eyes? I'm gonna leave this on. I'm gonna crank the doll and see. Y'all can see her face here. Move her eyes. Oh, she ready? Oh, there's the crossed eyes. Are there any spirits that want to talk to us? Even more particular, are there any with this doll? Is her name Candace? Yeah, she gave the side eye, didn't she? Somebody asked what happened to Kelsey. He's still here. He's just there. He is.
I'm just sitting back and watching like you guys. I did not want to interfere with this session.
Well, thank you. All right.
But if you want me to interfere with this session, I can. You want me to talk all the way through it? Say, what was that? Did I hear something? No. Did you hear something? No. But he heard something. But Kevin's always hearing something. He's got these voices in his head.
Goes from his headphones. Okay, let's see. So who would like to talk to us tonight? I heard I do. Tell me your name. please. Oh, did you hear that laugh? Who just laughed? That was a creepy. That was a. You can't just laugh and leave us hanging. Tell us who you are. We'd love to hear you laugh again. That was pretty cool. That's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, she is my newest doll. I just got her last week, I believe. She's gonna play. We'd love to hear from you if you want to talk to us. We've heard you laugh. We haven't heard a name yet. Did you just say Amber? Is there an Amber here? One basket. Basket? Are you looking for a basket? How many spirits are here right now? Dave. Is that Dave or Dave? Are you with this doll, or you just happen to be here visiting? Tell me something about yourself. I'd love to know more about you. Who else is here? Anybody else? I have no clue. Is that what you just said? I don't either. I'm with you on that. I'm not sure who's talking. I heard a pretty cool laugh earlier. I don't know if anybody's with the doll, Candace, here. If I've got her name right. I don't know. So we got Crazy Girl here with us. Hey, Crazy Girl. If there's any spirits here, if you want to say hello to people watching, we can hear you on the spirit box. Tell us where you're from. That was a kind of a weird voice. Crazy girl asked, "Where's Kelsey?" He's here. He's just off screen. There he is.
I'm hiding. These spirit box sessions scare me to death.
Regular people. Take money with the doll. Don't be shy. How do you like your new home here? You've been here about a week. Does this doll belong to you? So far. So what would you like to talk about? We'll talk about it right here with everybody watching. People can chime in. Yeah, I think words, what's that called? Spell check. I think that's a demon. I ain't typo demons. Which brings an important question to my mind. Are you a good spirit?
She's Trey Lance.
Which I hope you are. We're going to have to get on with our show in a few minutes. Is there anything you want to say before we get to the end? We're going to be talking about funny comedy horror movies.
How many times?
What do you think about that? Do you like movies?
Yep.
Yeah? Do you like horror comedy movies? What's your favorite movie?
Good.
Can you say that again, a little closer to the box there in my hand? It's like Love You to Pieces says, I heard that. She said, yeah. Yeah, I heard that.
Or movie.
I saw that movies like Gremlins and Young Frankenstein. Sounds scary, but it's actually funny. Those who tuned in, this is the S box I'm using. All right, well, you should get to your last chance. Is there anything you want to say before we end? Hometown? Where is your hometown? Yeah, anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a countdown, starting from 5, and all of you spirits who aren't supposed to be here, make sure you back away, go back to where you came. At the count of 5, I'm gonna close the door. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Goodbye.
And I am going to convince him that he is loved, even at the cost of my own life. No matter what you hear in there, no matter how cruelly I beg you, no matter how terribly I may scream, do not open this door or you will undo everything I've worked for. Do you understand? Do not open this door.
Yes, Doctor.
Nice working with you.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Get me the hell out of here. What's the matter with you people? I was joking! Don't you know a joke when you hear one? Jesus Christ, get me out of here! Open this goddamn door, I'll kick your rotten heads in! Mommy! Nine!
There you go. So there you go, folks. And this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. And Brand Frankenstein was actually one of my favorite funny scary movies. That was to me a classic. Very much a classic.
Yes.
So what are we going to talk about here? What are we going to talk about here?
We're going to talk about horror comedy.
Horror comedy. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna, as Abby Normal, I'm gonna turn it over to Kevin and let him talk about his one of his. By the way, Kevin, is she a new baby? He said yes. About a week ago,
Yeah.
he got her. Where did you find her?
And I just found her on eBay. Somebody, one of my videos commented, "Have you seen that baby that can cross its eyes and move its face?" And they told what kind it was. So I looked it up, and this one, they had several that were expensive, but this one found somebody on eBay that had a good deal there. And so I may do a individual video with her, but this Friday I'm going to do one with that mannequin boy I got earlier this month. I haven't done a video with him yet.
So Kevin, how would you describe this outfit I've got on here?
Looks like a woolly mammoth kind of, or maybe a Viking.
Yes, we're coming.
You're coming.
We are sheep and wolf skin.
Sheep
All right.
or wolf in sheepskin.
Haunted Dollhouse, peace and love.
Yes.
All right. So, okay, Kevin, come on. Wait a minute. Shasta, like in the drink? Shasta Colas?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay, Shasta Christmas Girl. Thanks for your real name. Kevin and I are using our real names. We tried to we tried to come up with some fake names, but we decided our real names were fake enough. If you're Shasta, okay, so Kevin could be Mountain Dew.
Can I be Coca-Cola?
I'll be Dr. Pepper.
Or Coke Zero? Coke Zero. There you go.
Yeah, that's apropos, the big zero. Okay.
Big zero.
Hey, there's my buddy over here, you know, the big zero.
Big zebra.
Shasta-Cola. All right. So Christmas girl, I guess your mom or dad was really into Shasta-Colas. Lashana, good to meet you too, Lashana.
Lashana.
And welcome everybody to our Tuesday night Church of Horror. Even though we don't try to scare you too bad, we want you to rest good, because the better you sleep, the more we can invade your life and your dreams. Okay, let's go, Kevin.
Let's go.
You're on the show, man.
Well, I can tell you, of all the horror comedies in all the world, my favorite that I've always loved, and it's going back to the 80s, was, and you may or may not have heard of this, Night of the Creeps from 1986. And what this is, and it's got, it's not straight up comedy. It's got its comedy, but it's got its horror in there too. But what this is about an alien craft hovering over Earth that accidentally drops out this tube with these slug-like creatures that lands here on Earth. And when they get into your body through your mouth, get into your brain, infest it, and you die, but you're still walking around. They're controlling you and your brain till they find the next host, and they shoot out the mouth of the zombie and go into the mouth of the next victim. And these couple of young college kids stumble upon what's going on after one of them breaks into a morgue and finds out what's actually infesting the body, if I remember correctly. And there's an old beat-up detective played by one of my favorite actors, Tom Atkins, in here, who I don't think I got his. Yeah, here's his picture. Good old Tom Atkins as a detective who thinks these two kids are full of garbage until he starts seeing strange things out there with some of these corpses they found. And he has sort of a connection to the past when these things first landed. So I want to tell the whole story because you want to be able to enjoy it. I'm going to play a clip here, though, when the zombies show up to the Phi Beta Kappa, whatever it is. It's what do you call those houses? A sorority house on a college campus. Sorority house of girls. And they're getting ready for their dates for the big dance. And Detective Cameron, Tom Atkins, showed up to try to stop them from going out. So, because he knows that their dates have become zombies infested by alien parasites. So let me play this clip here. Just a second.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that it was... Here, hold this. You feel better?
Good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
I got good news and bad news. Your dates are here. What's the bad news?
I didn't see that on the screen.
You didn't see it?
No, I was down in the box down here, but I didn't see it on the screen.
What did you see?
Nothing, just a back banner.
Oh, okay. Well, here, let me
So
try.
I don't know if it.
I probably should have taken the banner down. Let's try it again. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play it again so we can see it. I don't want y'all to miss out on that. Okay. Can you see it now?
Now we can see it.
Now let's play it again.
Now we can see it.
I didn't know that it was... Here, hold this. You feel better?
I got good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
You like that? There it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's just one. I mean, there's a lot of good lines, and especially Tom Atkins, who I got to meet. Where's my picture with him up here?
They're dead. Are they dead? They're dead.
Did I not load that picture up here? Well, I'll load it right now.
Load her up there.
Right now.
While you're doing that,
Picture with him.
let's watch this dog.
Here it is. Wait, here it is.
Oh,
Here it is.
there
I'm
it
about to bring it up. Here we go. I'm about to click. There's old Tom. I got to meet him back in 2010. God, that was 11 years ago.
Oh yeah, you look a lot younger in that picture.
So yeah, that's him. The good news is, yeah, good news is bad news. Good news is your date's here. And his other line from that movie, he's always saying, "Thrill me," and it's sort of a satire toward the 50s and 60s alien zombie movies. And it's an awesome movie. My top favorite.
Well, let's join a little dog for a horror movie clip here.
Okay.
And, do you respond to your horror movies the same way?
I love The Conjuring.
So, do you respond to watching horror movies in the same way that dog does?
Me? No, I don't think I ever bark at the screen. No.
Well, yeah, that sounds about normal.
Yeah.
It sounds like the Georgia Bulldogs who let the dogs out. Woo, 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 woo.
Yo.
Hello, Shorty. What are you doing?
Nothing. Sitting here watching the game, smoking some bud.
Are you all alone?
What's up? What's up?
What the? Who's that?
Yo, pick up the phone. What's up?
What's up?
Yo, Duque, pick up the phone. Yo.
What's up?
What you doing, son?
Nothing. Just chilling. Killing.
True, true.
Oh, that's Scary Movie, not Scream. People mistake that for Scream, but that's Scary Movie.
Oh, yeah, that's I probably mistaken it too.
Scream is the movie that it's making fun of. Actually,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. It was not with intent. I promise. I did not do it intentionally. I'm mistaken. Please, please.
All right, old man Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, I like old Gilbert. Yeah. He's almost as raunchy and filthy mouthed as I am. He can't tell a clean joke. If it's clean, he's gonna dirty it up. Just his voice alone will make it sound dirty. All right, so we're back to Mr. Kevin Kane, and he's going to talk
Back
about
to
some
me.
funny, hilariously stupid, crazy horror movies that make you giggle, and scream at the same time.
Yeah, some of these are funny. And some of these movies, some people, you know, I mentioned this before we went live. There's some of these movies people probably haven't thought of as comedy. I know some of these I have not. But when you get older and you go back and watch it again, you realize, hey, they're not kidding. That is kind of funny.
Not kidding?
And they're not kidding when they say it's funny. That's what
We ain't kidding. Are
they're
you
kidding in the movie.
I
but,
ain't kidding.
You know.
Ain't nobody kidding here. We're quite serious.
But some of these I've always known were funny, scary movies. I got another one that I've loved since childhood.
So everybody is
And,
7:33, and I just want to welcome you to the scariest show, thanks to this guy right here.
What about that guy over there with his
I'm a
woolly
sheep.
mammoth?
I told you, I'm a wolf. I'm a sheep in wolf's clothing. Oh God!
That's a big mouth right there. A big, 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 big mouth. Just the right doll for you. Shall I start talking about the... Oh, wait, no, he's got more. There's this little green flat-headed guy. It's Frankenstein. Beware. Beware. Does he do anything? Does he scream or sing or... He just looks scary. All right. Should I talk about the next? Oh, you got more, or should I talk about the next movie?
It's totally up to you.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna talk about.
I'm just going along for the ride.
Oh, look at you!
It's a nice ride, folks. Enjoy. I hope you're enjoying the ride out there. It is a Tuesday night ride, and we're going for a ride. Sit back, relax, leave the driving to Kevin.
Let's see who all remembers this little guy and what movie he's from right here.
Oh, I remember him. What's the name of the movie? Christmas Girl.
It's
Love You to
Gremlins.
Pieces.
Gremlins.
Oh, the
little Gizmo.
Gremlins. Yeah, Gizmo. That was it. You do have a Gizmo doll?
Yeah, I got a Gizmo doll in there too.
Ah, yes.
Little Gizmo. And
Yep.
he started out as a Christmas gift from a father to his son, Billy. Teenage Billy, who has a quick connection with Gizmo. Gizmo can talk a little bit. He can sing, kind of like that.
I hope you can sing that.
Yeah, he sings better than me. And they're warned by the Chinaman at the shop where the father sneakily bought the little Mogwai Gizmo. That's what he is, a Mogwai.
Did we say hello to Jack Halloween tonight?
I don't know if we did. Hello, Jack Halloween.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hello. You're supposed to jump in, Kevin.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Kevin.
Hello.
Kevin.
Hello, Jack. There's
Jack Halloween. Thank you for joining us tonight. Now,
hello.
Back to Kevin.
Yes, and back to Gizmo. So he starts out as a pet, but they're warned. 3 warnings. Don't get him into the sunlight. He hates bright light. Sunlight will kill him. Keep him away from bright light. Number 2, don't get him wet. And number 3, never feed him after midnight. Well, the light part sounds, who would want to be stuck in a bright light or stare at the sun or any of that? But the water and the midnight thing was, strange until they accidentally spilled a little water on Gizmo and he multiplied other Mogwais popped out. Mogwais not so sweet and nice as Gizmo was. And then they trick Billy into feeding them after midnight. He doesn't realize it's after midnight. And they turn from Mogwais into scaly, green, nasty gremlins that attack the town. And it sounds terrifying, but some of the attacks are hilarious. They got the one old dude and his wife, they go after him with a snowplow. And then you got the Reverend that's pulled into a mailbox, one of those USPS mailboxes, the big blue one. He's trying to dump his Christmas cards in. He gets yanked right in. And you got the mean Mrs. Deagle that practically owns the town. I've got kind of a connection to Miss Deagle. But before I say what, I'm going to play her clip here. So you can see she's one of these mean old ladies that apparently has trouble with her legs. So she has to use one of those electronic chairs to go up and down her stairs. And you'll see that here in this clip. Let me take this banner off this time so y'all can see.
Sure. Gizmo, go. You got awful children, Gizmo. Awful children.
Here we go. All righty, Mrs. Deagle.
In the year.
Well, let's see. Where's the
Mrs. Deagle's
house?
What?
Get back here. I almost had the volume muted there. Here we go. Let me get back here.
Did you share?
There we go.
You're so.
Christmas carolers. I hate Christmas carolers. Preaching boys with blue snippers. I warned you, Brad.
Uh-oh, there goes the chair.
What are they?
Come for me. I'm not ready.
Here we go.
Oh God, Fry. That was Mrs. Deagle.
That reminded me of some of the people I went to school with back in the 70s up in Athens. That was my class reunion from Athens High School.
Well, I got a couple of connections here. Well,
You got
first,
a couple of connections.
First, I met the guy that played Billy.
Billy.
There he is, Zach Galligan, who played Billy. Bye, Billy.
That's not the Zach you're thinking of. This is another Zach. So don't
Yeah,
think
this is not. This is not Ghost Adventures. This is the actor. The actor. Zach Galligan.
What scary
And,
movies? What? I want to change the subject here for a second. Okay. Look,
Okay.
Get your ugly picture off of there.
Hey, shut up. I got another one to share.
What scary movies have been filmed in Alabama?
Oh, I know Friday the 13th Part 7 was filmed
Really?
here.
It was?
Yeah, down in Baldwin County, and you can still visit the site where, I mean, the buildings they used aren't there anymore, but you can see where they filmed it down there at that lake.
Well, I mean, you know, Baldwin County is a scary place. So,
Uh-huh.
But we got that'd be interesting to look that up because you know what scary shows, what horror shows were filmed in our wonderful state. I know that down in around Wetumpka down there, Jackson Island, Tim Burton, Big Fish was filmed on in that little town he created. And I've actually done a wedding on that set. A wedding on that set. Yes. So anyway, I'm Kelsey, and this is Mr. Kevin, the Haunted Doll Kane, and we are here in Central Alabama, and he's just antsy to say something.
Yeah, because I got one more thing I want to share about Gremlins, aside from Zach, is that Mrs. Deagle, who you saw in that scene there,
Yeah.
is played by actress Polly Holiday, who before that was Kiss My Grits Flo.
Oh yeah,
Dallas.
yeah. Where she live up in?
And
Where does she live?
she was lives in New York now, but she's right here from Childersburg, Alabama, and she is my dad's cousin. And here I am sitting with her on the sofa.
On the sofa.
That's
Yep.
me from 1988, sitting there in the middle. Got my sister, my brother, and there's Polly,
Yeah, well,
Mrs. Deagle.
There you go.
Yeah, so you no jokes about my childhood picture there.
I'm just speechless. I mean, I don't know what to say.
So yeah, that's
It looks like a scary movie.
so, so I am biased about Gremlins since I'm related to Mrs. Deagle. But even if you take that out, I love Gremlins.
Yeah, Gremlin. Yeah, just a Gremlin.
All
All right, that's Kevin Kane. He's over. We're both in Shelby County, by the way, and we're just south of Birmingham, Alabama. And we both love the macabre and the horror and all things weird and strange and mostly abnormal. That's why we call ourselves Abnormal Alabama. So there you go. And welcome to our show at 7:43 in the evening. Right.
43. Well, kiss my grits. It's
So
7:43.
if anybody wants to know how we came up with Abnormal Alabama, watch this.
Now, that brain that you gave me, was it Hans Delbrooks?
No.
Ah, good. Would you mind telling me whose brain I did put in?
And you won't be angry?
I will not be angry.
Abby someone.
Abby someone. Abby who?
Abby normal.
Abby Normal.
Welcome to Abby Normal Alabama.
Abby Normal.
Oh my gosh.
Abby Normal.
So thanks for the thumbs up there, crazy girl. And thanks for joining us, even for a few. I know you're a busy girl too. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to get into some more. I assume that my cohort, Mr. Kevin Kane, has some more interesting horror, funny, humorous, scary stuff to share with us.
Yes, I do.
And the interesting thing he shared with me before we started the show is that he found that a lot of films that he thought were serious films, later he found some humor in them. I guess it was after he got over the fear factor.
Yeah.
So join us. We're live streaming on Facebook, Abnormal Alabama. We're live streaming at abnormalalabama.com. We're live streaming at My Haunted Dolls on YouTube and also Abnormal Alabama on YouTube. We're just live streaming all over the place. So give it a thumbs up, follow us, comment. Thank you guys for jumping in and creating some activity. Kevin and I have been doing this and we are into our 3rd year of doing this nonstop, continual live streaming of the weird, strange, and mostly abnormal. So thank you for joining. Once in a while, we do bring a guest on, but we like ourselves so much that we really don't care to interview other people. We're so entertaining. Why in the heck would we want to interview somebody else when we already know it all, right? With that said, if anybody wants to be interviewed, we'll interview you if you dare to step into this. If you think you want to join in this show and you want to get interviewed, welcome.
There's nothing weird about this show.
Not in the least. Nothing strange. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right. MyHauntedDolls.com. Kevin's written about 13 books. He's working on his 14th book. He loves selling his books. There's nothing in life more that he enjoys than selling books. So jump on over to MyHauntedDolls.com. He will autograph a book if you buy it directly for him. And if you send him an extra $750, he'll take a color glossy photograph and autograph it and send it to you probably in a banner size for that kind of money. So you can hang it on your wall, you can hang it on your door, you can put it in your front yard and advertise for him. And he will not cry about that at all. You
No,
can
I
put-
won't.
He's also got bumper stickers. There you go. Look at that. MyHauntedDogs.com. And the more money you pay, the bigger the sticker you can get. You can get them so small that you can wear it around on your forehead all day, or you can get them so big you can cover your entire back window with it. All it takes is a little moolah.
Yeah, just be sure to buy some books while you're
Yeah.
at it. There we go.
So we enjoy this subject. We do have fun with it. We get serious, not for long, but we do get serious. Are you serious, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm a little bit serious.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll.
He's mostly country.
All right,
And by the way, we do get out and do some filming once in a while. We get out and one of our most recent and fun and exciting adventures was to go to the little dollhouse gravesite. And we are the first ones that I can find to have actually caught some activity there. I have searched high and low, and I found nobody else that actually caught activity at the dollhouse. What was the little girl's name?
Oh man.
No,
if you hadn't asked, I could have said it.
no, that wasn't her name.
It wasn't old man.
No, it wasn't old
Nadine Earl.
Nadine. I've looked, and a lot of people visited and took pictures and did videos. Broad daylight.
Yep.
You got to watch that. In fact,
Yes.
he'll pull up a clip of that if you want to, and you can see what we caught because we
Yeah.
do go on some adventures. We get busy and we can't do it all the time. Believe it or not, Kevin has a day job. I know he don't look like he works, but he sits behind a desk and fiddles all day. And me, I do absolutely nothing. I'm retired, and what the heck?
We got some good stuff in broad daylight. Knocks and a voice without the spirit box. A voice with the spirit box.
He's not talking about getting knocked up. He's talking about genuine knocks.
Disembodied.
The only reason I have to clarify that because I know we have some dirty minds out there, especially his. He's got a real dirty mind.
I'm not dirty.
When's the last time you showered?
I showered last night and I'm going to
See,
shower.
last night, 24 hours.
That's right.
And then, okay, what's the next subject matter we go to?
Next story. I got another one pulled up here. I'll play a clip of. This is another one that's got one of my favorite lines of all these movies. And this one is another one that when I was younger, I didn't realize it was both horror, sci-fi, and also comedy. I just thought it was a action-packed horror sci-fi. But it's from director John Carpenter, who started out with very serious hardcore horror like Halloween, The Fog, Escape from New York, The Thing, Prince of Darkness.
And I really like The Fog. I enjoyed that.
I love The Fog. But he came out with this little movie in 1988 that was kind of it's creepy, spooky, scary, but also a satire about how, the government kind of controls us through the TVs and radios and the book and the magazines we read and supplemental messages. And he just kind of went with that and did a satirical look to it. But the movie is about this drifter. He's taking a picture there about a drifter played by the late, great Rowdy Roddy Piper, who was a wrestler and actor. And I should have put my picture with him up here, but that's fine. I got to meet him about a year before he passed. He was a nice guy.
Do you really think anybody wants to see that picture of you
Shut up. They wouldn't want to say his, but anyway, we're about to see a clip of him, which is even better.
Can you start altering photoshopping? You know what I'm saying?
So, They Live is about a drifter played by Roddy Piper who comes into a city. They don't really ever tell what city this is. I think it's just fictional.
Probably was Chelsea.
Probably L.A. Oh, well, it's kind of big for Chelsea here.
Well, it could be Birmingham.
It could be.
Yeah, you're kind of big for Chelsea too.
Hey, you're big for Alabaster, Wabber, whatever that is over here. So, he goes to, while he's trying to find work, he goes to this place where some of these homeless people live, sort of a outdoor shelter run by these really kind people. But at night, he notices when everybody's going to bed, these people sneak off to a nearby church. And one of them is always wearing these sunglasses.
Mm.
And all of a sudden, the next night, a swarm of SWAT and police and everything, helicopters, police cars just swarmed the shelter, running everybody out and destroying the church. Piper makes it in there. He grabs a box. He finds a box of those sunglasses like he saw that guy wearing. And he takes off with them. And the next morning, he wakes up and he's wondering, what's the big deal about these sunglasses? The police would show up. He puts them on. And all of a sudden, he can see on the signs and the TVs and all, he can see subliminal messages. And that's not all. Some of the people are not what they appear to be. He can see their true faces. They're aliens that have been living among us, who made a pact with the government to live here and control us, and we never knew. So here's a clip where he's on the run, and he goes into a bank, and he utters one of the famous lines of horror comedy history as he's trying to get rid of these aliens. I don't want to give it away, so I'm going to show it here. And here we go. All right, I hope y'all can see this. Yeah, it looks like y'all can. Get this mute off of here. Here he is coming in the bank, Roddy Piper.
Yeah, I remember this movie.
There's the aliens.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Near the entrance. Has a shower. White male, 30s, long hair.
Mama don't like tattletales.
Wearing sunglasses.
Ooh, I gotta play that. I gotta play that line again.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
That was fantastic.
So you see how sick
come here
and
bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
sick and
Sick.
pathetic. This man is evil.
You old woolly mammoth wearing son of a
evil.
That's not evil. That's funny.
Wolf. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing, and I'm a
wolf in sheep's clothing,
and I'm a sheep in wolf's clothing.
Oh, he's Mama don't like tennis. I've watched that movie over and over. I love They Live. I love Roddy Piper. It's his best, better than anything he ever did.
Carl, what's that picture there you got, Carl?
It looks like he's wearing a baseball cap and just sitting there chilling.
Yeah, well, he does a lot of sitting and chilling.
Mama don't like tattletales.
Well, then stop being a tattletale.
That has some great, and John Carpenter, he's a great writer. He wrote that under a pseudonym, but he wrote that too. And I love John Carpenter. I met him too, but I won't show that picture since you don't like my face.
I'll go ahead.
I don't have it uploaded. Lucky you.
Oh, lucky me.
I have to search it up. I've forgotten about it.
Well, just forget it again.
Just forget it. Into my eyes and forget.
Yeah, well.
Erase your mind.
I can't get over your fat face to look into your eyes.
Fat face. Look who's talking.
My face. I'm slim.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. God.
Yes.
I didn't
Oh.
mean you.
People call me God. They call me Jesus. They say, "Oh Lord, oh God."
There's a picture from They Live. I forgot I had that up there.
They're dancing.
No, he's.
Are they
that's when
lovers?
No,
Are we
that's
with-
when he.
is this a gay wedding?
No, that's when he puts the
Are you
sunglasses
sure?
on his buddy, and his buddy panics when he sees it. So Roddy
Oh,
grabs him.
They don't look like no panic. That looks like a love affair.
Oh, shut up! That is not no love affair.
Let me.
There's
Good,
nothing.
good.
There's nothing in this picture that anything in this movie has.
I think it's subtle stuff. I think that movie. When did that movie come out?
1988.
There you go. So they were planting seeds of
Oh, that's
homosexuality.
not what that was.
They were.
Watch the movie. Watch the
There
movie.
were, yeah, but see, just like the glasses would expose the real thing, you put the glasses on for the movie, and you'll see what they're trying to do. It's very subtly. They're taking straight men and making them gay.
Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. Boy.
Be careful, Carl. You might become gay watching this show.
Oh, don't listen to this old grizzle thing over here telling these lies about this awesome movie. They Live.
I didn't say it wasn't an awesome movie.
It's not gay.
Yes. Show that picture again. They can do
That
it.
is one guy putting on the glasses. He panicked. Roddy grabbed him. No, he was gonna run. He was gonna run away, and Roddy
Look at
grabbed
that.
him and said, "Look."
They're looking, standing on his shoulder, saying, "We're going to go through
Yeah.
life together."
Okay. One of them's got a bloody nose and looks pissed. The other one is scared as hell. But
Yeah,
you
well,
think that's a gay scene? Okay.
they're comforting each other. One of them's got his arm around the other. They're holding hands.
Okay, should I bring it? Should I pull up the movie so you can see?
Yeah, but the movie's just doing these subtle little, planting seeds. See there? You're turning gay. Sit there playing with your lips.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look, we lost all our viewers. Look at that.
I don't blame him. He scared everybody off.
You scared them off.
Oh, Lord. We got tired of our shenanigans tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mama don't like tattletales.
Mama don't like tattletales.
So it is 8 o'clock, right on the money, folks. This is Abnormal, Alabama. And we got Christmas Girl saying, "I'm back." You got to understand this up here, that lie is not always accurate at all because of
I know.
Yeah. So Christmas Girl, thank you. And yes, I am back. Somebody had to keep, who in line here. He's now, and I
We're gonna
apologize.
put that one in a nursing home for
Hey, Christmas Girl, I apologize for him trying to show gay movies to people.
Yeah. I didn't show. I showed They Live.
Yeah.
It's not a gay movie.
If you saw
It's
the
a
picture.
horror, action, sci-fi comedy.
Yeah, well, some of these Christians in Alabama would think it was a horror. So anyway.
Obey.
Oh, Lord. Okay, Kevin, just calm down. All right. Just relax. Everything's going to be okay. Christmas Girl's here with you. She'll take care. So what's the next scary, funny movie thing that you're going to talk about? And you don't have to constantly promote the gay stuff, okay? But go ahead.
Now, I want to show the one that I never, ever, when I was little, this one scared the crap out of me, and I didn't never think
of
this movie being a horror comedy. I thought, when I heard that said several years back, I said, what is comedy? What's comic about it? But I went back and rewatched it as an adult, and I said, yeah, I guess there is some funny stuff here. And that movie would be An American Werewolf in London.
I remember. I thought that was a comedy.
Well, when you're a little kid and this ferocious looking, first of all, this skinny, naked white guy rolling around the floor turning a werewolf is scary enough.
He just cannot get away.
Oh, my God.
Kevin, you got to calm down, brother.
Quit trying to make everything gay. I think
you're the one.
Gay.
You're
the one. You started it. You started it.
You got two guys up there hugging each other. Now you're talking about white naked men.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Jeez. And there's nothing to be ashamed of.
No. Okay. Now, can I get to the movie here or to the thing?
Yeah, don't know. You can't get to the thing. Not right now. God, Kevin.
Shut up. Look at you. But apparently this movie is a comedy. I don't think we can see your little deal back there. There it is. But apparently American Werewolf in London is a comedy horror. And it's about these two young, I guess, I don't know, college age or young adult guys that go to London on a trip. And they are warned at the pub, stay away from the wolf, the woods and the werewolves.
The werewolves.
And of course they don't buy into it. Why?
You can't even get your words out.
Stay away from the woods and the werewolves.
The woods.
And so they think it's a bunch of baloney, bunch of drunk.
Now, which of those movies was this?
An American Werewolf in London.
That's it, London. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah.
And of course, what do they do? Their dumb selves go through the woods, and one of them gets attacked by a werewolf. The other one and I'm not giving anything away because this is at the beginning of the movie. One of them is killed, the other one is bitten and survives. You know what happens when you're bitten?
Yeah, well, you would know. How old were you when that? How old were you when that movie?
Well, when it came out, I was only 3 years old. But when I saw it was on TV years later.
Kevin, I didn't say when you came out. I said when the movie came out.
That's what I said. I'm 3 years old when the movie came out.
Oh.
Yeah, ding dong.
No wonder you thought it was a scary movie. You were only 3 years old.
But he becomes a wolf, and not only that, but he sees his dead friend everywhere. And so it's a weird movie. Not only is he a wolf, but he sees dead people. Yeah. And I'll go ahead and play a clip here. His buddy is trying to warn him, his dead buddy. And every time he shows up, he's just uglier and uglier. So.
Kind of like us. Kind of like us. Every week we're
Let's play a clip here. It is more fun to just play the clip. See. The famous porridge.
His face is look.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. Thanks a lot. I can't take this.
No more, Jack.
Am I asleep now, awake, or what? I realize I don't look so hot, David. But I thought you'd be glad to see me. David, you're hurting my feelings.
Hurting your feelings? Has it occurred to you that it might be unsettling to see you rise from the grave to visit me?
Sorry to be upsetting you, David, but I had to come.
Aren't you supposed to be buried someplace in New York?
Yeah. Your parents came to my funeral. I was surprised at how many people came.
Why should you be surprised? You were a very well-liked person.
Yeah, I was, wasn't I?
Well, I liked you.
Debbie Klein cried a lot.
Oh, God. Am I asleep now or what?
So you know what she does? She's so grief-stricken. She runs to find solace in Mark Levine's bed.
Mark Levine?
An asshole. Life mocks me even in death.
I'm going completely crazy.
David!
What?
Now, I'm really sorry to be upsetting you, but I have to warn you.
Warn me?
We were attacked by a werewolf.
I'm not listening to this.
On the moors. We were attacked by a lycanthrope, a werewolf. I was murdered, an unnatural death. And now I walk the earth in limbo until the werewolf's curse is lifted.
Shut up.
The wolf's bloodline must be severed. The last remaining werewolf must be destroyed. It's you, David.
What?
Please believe me. You'll kill people.
Nurse! Listen to me. Nurse!
The supernatural, the power of darkness, it's all true. The undead surround me. Have you ever talked to a corpse? It's boring. Lonely. Take your life, David. Kill yourself.
Kill yourself
before you kill others.
Before you kill others. Do it, Kevin. Do
No.
it.
Don't cry.
Nurse.
Beware them.
Beware the moon, David.
Beware.
Beware the moon. That was from 1981, one of the early horror comedies. Well, I guess, I don't know which came out first, that one or Young Frankenstein. I can't remember.
I don't know. Was it the egg or the chicken? Actually, Young Frankenstein came out first, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let's watch a little clip here. Can we watch a little clip?
Okay.
Ow! Ow!
Hello? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna slice you up.
Who is
I'm
this?
gonna chop you like liver.
What do you want?
I'm in the house. Do you know where I am? I could be anywhere. I'm like the wind, baby. Yeah. Where am I?
You're behind the couch.
What? How do you know that?
I can see your feet.
Okay, turn around. Close your eyes. No peeking. Yeah. No. No. Hey, no peeking. No peeking. Turn around. Good. Okay, now you can look. Now do you know where I am? You don't.
No, Mr. Killer. I don't know where you are.
I'll give you a big clue.
Scary movie.
Oh, yes.
Some people think that that's making fun of the late 90s horror movie. Well, let's see. I got a picture there. It is Scream that had Courtney Cox and Neve Campbell. And but that one wasn't. Some people think that's a horror comedy too, but it's not really. That was more. It had some funny. I mean, that in the middle there, Jamie Kennedy. He was the comedy relief.
It's funny. Well, let me tell you what. A few years ago, I did a wedding in the Birmingham area, and it was not Halloween or anything, but it got scary. I want to share this clip. We had a photo booth set up here, and you guys get ready for this. Or this is not a pleasant sight, and it's kind of scary. Are you ready? Everybody ready for this? Everybody ready? Okay, let's. Oh gosh, I hate to do this to you.
Hey, I'm started. I'm started it. Yeah. 2, 1. There we go. First pitch. Peter. Oh, Peter. Here we go. Second pitch. 3, 2, 1. Go. Hold it in, Peter. Hold it in, baby. Third pitch.
Yeah.
That was at a very formal wedding.
Very formal wedding.
I recorded that on my cell phone, and the guy standing, there's this older gentleman next to me, well dressed, of course, and he nudged me and he said, "That's my wife." So that was a scary movie.
Did you bring that blow up doll, or was that already
No, where the hell did that come from? They had it at the bachelorette party and brought it to the wedding.
Them bachelorette, them dang bachelorettes.
If she did that at the wedding, it makes me wonder what they did at the bachelorette party. All right. Do we have more scary type stuff to share with us tonight? Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got another favorite one here. Let me see if I don't have. I hope I have a funny clip here.
It's so funny.
Yeah, we got a little compilation here of things for this movie, and that's going to be Tremors. Have you seen?
Oh, yeah.
Tremors.
You got these movies going back like 100 years ago.
Oh, I can talk about more recent ones, but there's Tremors.
But those movies back then were actually better than a lot of the movies now.
Yeah, and we got some like I kind of liked Happy Death Day. That made me laugh. That's more recent.
I never watched that. I never saw that one.
That's pretty good, but Tremors, that's one of my favorites, and that's yeah. A lot of these are better. The comedy's better. It's not doesn't have to rely on just being raunchy. It can be funny without that. So
you mean that they can do it without?
Hey, I'm started.
Yeah. Aren't you so funny? Okay.
Are you saying that's raunchy?
Tremors. This one's getting almost in the 90s. It's 1989. And we got a pretty good cast here. In the middle there, you got the good old Kevin Bacon that all the women love.
Oh, wait a minute.
And,
I'm sure you got a picture of you with him somewhere.
No. I got his autograph, but I hadn't seen him in person yet. And then to his right shoulder there is the lovely Reba McEntire.
Oh God, I don't like her.
You don't like her?
Excuse me.
And then his other shoulder there, you got Michael Gross,
who's the one with the head?
The one with the head. I don't remember her name. I don't even know if she's been in any other movies besides this one. But she's the heroine in this one. She's the love interest, but you don't really ever see her again. They got Michael Gross with the ball cap on there, on his head, that was in Family Ties before he did this, so he wasn't new to comedy. And then further to the far, what's this? I'll just do my right. You're right. On the
other guy with the gun and a blue shirt.
Yeah, leaning over there. That's Fred Ward, who'd been in other comedy movies and been in some serious movies too. But this is a story about Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward are these fix-it guys, kind of not plumbers, but more like maintenance men. They can do anything. And they're in this little desert town. What was that called? I can't remember the name of the town now. Perfection. That's what it was called. Perfection.
Oh, yeah.
Which in itself is a kind of a satire because it's not a perfect town. It's kind of a rundown desert town with one store, one little restaurant that's inside the store.
Yeah.
And you got, which, is more of a deli than anything, but then you got a few houses scattered around. You got Bert, his wife there, Michael Gross, and your not so favorite Reba McEntire, these people are obsessed with weapons and gunnery, and there's going to be a World War III.
Are you sure they're not from Alabama?
They got their own bomb shelter under their house, and so that adds humor to it as well. But their town, they find their town overrun by these giant worm creatures that are under the ground. They move through the sand and they stick their little snake-looking tentacles out and snag you and pull you under. So they're trying to figure out that's why they're on the roof of the building here. They're trying to keep off the ground while they figure out how to defeat these creatures. And I'll play some of the favorite scenes, some of the good scenes from the movie. Pull it up here and share my screen here. We'll play a few of these. Here we go. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Tremors, best lines.
Oh,
Now, exactly how many cows are required for a stampede, Earl? I mean, is it like 3 or more? Is there a minimum speed?
I wish I stampede up your ass.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Big speech, and you got to get the police up here. And you got to step on it.
Consider it stepped on.
Hey, Earl, here's some Swiss cheese and some bullets. Thanks, Walter. Knocked itself cold.
Called my ass. He's dead.
Hey!
Hey, check this out. I found the ass end. Anything like this before? Oh, sure, Earl. Everybody knows about him. We just didn't tell you. I'm a goddamn bitch. Pardon my French. Shit.
It senses seismic vibration. It can hear every move we make, especially on this rock. It's a perfect conductor.
That means we're stuck. That pisses me off. I hate to be crude, but I gotta take care of some business.
You gotta take care of some business.
That's what I like. Graboid. That's it, graboid.
Jesus, Walter. We're gonna be sorry you don't give it a name.
You old asswipe. You don't knock it off, you're gonna be shitting this basketball. Pardon my French.
He speaks a lot of French.
He speaks a lot of French.
Oh, I don't know. I can't believe it. No tracks. No sign. No spoor.
I think after eating all those sheep, they'd have to take a dump someplace.
Broke into the wrong goddamn rec room, didn't you, you bastard? We killed it. You got that? We killed that mother humper. Come back. Roger that, Bert, and congratulations. Be advised, however, there are two more mother humpers.
Bert, cut it out!
I think I scared him.
Good luck, shithead. Don't worry about me, jerk off.
You suicidal son of a bitch. Damn it! What the hell are they doing? I don't care what they're doing. As long as they're doing it way over there.
What if we throw one that way? Where we want to go? Then when it explodes, I mean, if it drives them away, we run like goddamn bastards.